What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Cinematic Boys podcast. Of course, it's one third of your host Dakota here with my co-host Bilal. Bilal, how you doing?
Pretty good. I ate some chicken wings, honey garlic, so I'm in a happy mood. What? I'm
Hell,
good. I'm
hell
good.
yeah, hell yeah. Um, you done anything good this week?
My birthday was on Friday. The card didn't even say happy birthday to me, so I was like a little bummed out about that.
Happy late birthday, my guy.
You know who said happy birthday to me?
Who?
Sammy. Sammy.
Sammy knew it was your birthday.
Sammy knew, bro.
That's
Did
a
you
little
not?
bit weird.
Did you not see my dance? Way too sexy dance on TikTok with the Drake song. Turn 25 vibes.
I don't know. I've been thinking about our movie review today all week long.
Okay. Anyways,
No, I will get into why I've been thinking about our movie review once we get to the episode.
to help me find a girlfriend.
We're gonna talk about that later. Um,
What?
we're gonna be talking about that later.
You set up a blind date for me? Oh my god, thanks. I appreciate that.
So, besides that, have you done anything other than your birthday? Fun stuff.
I hanged out with friends for my birthday and family.
Did you go see any movies on your birthday?
No,
I thought you, I thought you saw Companion again or saw Dogman.
it starts snowing. So
Oh,
then,
Star. Hey, you guys are getting a lot of snow up there, though.
yeah. But I got a parasite for my birthday. I bought it. That's my own gift. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. But what have you watched this week, below?
That's a question. I don't know. Okay. Letterboxd. I saw Black Panther again. Bumped out to 5 star. That was an incredible watch. Saw Life, the Eddie Murphy and Mark Lawrence comedy movie that came out at 1999. Got recommended by a football player being Darren McFadden. Really solid comedy movie. It does tackle some really dark themes, racism, but at the same time, this movie has such a great, funny dynamics between Mark Lawrence and Eddie Murphy, and ghost two actors are always fun you see in movies. Obviously, as a companion on my mystery movie Monday a while ago, and I was blown away because I didn't know anything about the trailers, and I really enjoyed that watch. Then I saw a movie called House of Flying Daggers, Chinese movie. Really solid kung fu film, bits of romance in there. Highly recommend checking out that film for sure. What else? I saw, and that's it for this week. Unless you want me to do next week as well.
What do you mean next week?
I mean, like 2 weeks since we haven't done this in 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks of.
Yeah, if you want to throw some of those in there, you can.
I saw the Disaster Artist. I hate James Franco, but I'll admit he did a great job directing and starring on it, and it's a good watch. I saw Killer's Game, a super fun time, a very flawed movie, but still a blast. I saw Rebel Ridge, and lastly, the original Blade Runner.
Hell yeah. So for me, before I get into my this week's stuff, the little stuff that I've watched these past 2 weeks is saw Final Destination 1 and 2. I saw all four Hatchet movies, being Hatchet 1 through 3 and Victor Crawley. Then this week's watches, I saw Den of Thieves 2 Pantera. I finally got to watch it. It was released on digital. Then I watched a screener called Around the Decay. We had a watch party the other night, and we watched Terrifier 3. Then I saw Heretic for the first time on Friday, which I really love that movie.
Ah, man, I wasn't the biggest fan of it,
Then
but
on then on Saturday I saw Companion. Then today I watched Freddy versus Jason, and then you're cordially invited. The new Will Ferrell and Reese
oh
Witherspoon movie.
yeah, I forgot that came out.
I really love that movie. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But let's get right into our main topic this week. Of course, we're going to talk about the new release this past Friday, being Companion, starring Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. So let's get right into this. Bilal, what is your spoiler-free review on this movie?
It's kind of hard to do a spoiler-free review on Companion, because I don't want people to know what actually happens in this movie. So I don't recommend anyone watch the trailers or hell even look at the poster. Just go in blind. And I feel like when I did the mystery movie Monday, I came in pleasantly surprised of the chaos that unfolds in Companion. Sophie Thrasher's performance was absolutely fantastic in so many levels, and we'll dive into that further. I like the aesthetics of this movie. The comedy really lands. I was laughing throughout the whole runtime of this film, and overall, I give this movie a high rating too, which we'll talk about later. But yeah,
Okay, my spoiler-free review for this movie is I first of all I saw the trailer beforehand, which kind of messed up. Um, but if you guys watched the very first trailer when they released like a long time ago, and then the first poster, you won't really know nothing about this. It's totally different. But Jack Quaid, Sophie Thatcher is the two best actor, actually people acting in this movie. Then the comedy, we got a little comedy in here, a little horror elements, and some thriller elements. I think all of that combines very well with Sophie and Jack's acting in this. Plus the script, Drew Hancock, I think, is the one who wrote this, and he done a great job at writing this movie. I think Zach Kruger had a little bit of it. The director from Barbarian had a little bit of a hand on this project too, and you can definitely see where he had a little hand in this project. But I love this movie. We will discuss my rating later, like Bilal said, but I hold this movie to a very high standard right now, especially for being a movie in January.
yeah, for sure.
But with that being said, if you guys haven't seen Companion, I would really recommend that you guys go see this movie, especially in theaters, because I think one, don't get spoiled about this movie if you guys haven't seen anything, and I think this is a really good theater experience also.
I feel like it's a really good date movie. Unfortunately, I don't have one. Sad face. Boo hoo. Anyways, it's a good movie to see with friends as well. I feel like this is a movie for movie fans in general. Like, it realistically has every component of every genre, which is something really impressive about this film. That's another demo point out.
So let's get right into our spoiler, kind of like review our thoughts before we get into more breaking down of the movie. Bilal, how did you love the twists in this movie?
Oh, the twist of Louis Gage
Not
being.
Louis Gage, not Louis Gage,
Oh,
of Sophia Thatcher
Oh,
as
yeah, yeah. I generally love that twist. Because the plan was to bring this group of friends to this island to set up Iris to be a murderer to take what's the character's name that got murdered? The first guy.
oh, let me look up. I think I'm gonna call him Sergio for some reason.
Sergey or something?
Yes, Sergey. Sergey.
Sergey, yeah, yeah. Anyways, when they set up his whole death scene, and you see, oh wow, so we Thrasher's Iris was um a companion robot. It was shocking in the theater, and I thought it was something really interesting the way they brought that to her, especially the fact when the character's first reaction was when she was a robot, she was surprised that she was a companion. But I love the little joke that Jack Quaid does is like, you're a robot. You're like a sex robot. I don't like using that word. I'm like, I was
Wow,
laughing.
I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah. It adds entity for the character of Iris right away. You want to see this companion survive. Especially later on in this film, we'll know how Jack Quaid is. We'll talk about that later. His character being very controlling in this film, and yeah, I mean, I really like that fact in this movie, and I really wish it was in the trailer, hell, not even the poster, because I feel like if people came in knowing nothing about this movie, they would have the best experience ever.
I think you agree with you. Warner Brothers did drop the ball on this one with the trailer and even the poster. But besides that, with this movie, I already knew about the twist going into it, right? But you will pick up on your rewatch if you rewatch this. The little things that they talk about, like Iris is talking about, like she don't understand this, and certain things that Jack Quaid talks about, and like it's a one thing. It's the temperature. He said, "What's the weather?" and she automatically says it.
Yeah. Well, it's the way she was programmed as well to do certain things. And unfortunately, Jack Quaid's character, I forgot his name. Was it Dennis, his name?
So, oh, I forgot his name actually now.
Anyways, Jack Quaid's character, he kind of made this robot more of a violent robot to do this whole big job. But with that being said, and the scene when she was tied up and she was feeling like she was crying, feeling human emotions, I like the fact that the robot has some like some liquid to make it feel like she was crying, like as a regular human being. I thought that's a great element as well. Oh, go ahead,
So his name is Josh.
Josh. Why did I say Dennis?
Oh no, but I like leading up into the twist of it shows you right in the trailer. Like it's so weird because the way they do it in the trailer for like showing the twist, it's two different scenes in the whole entire movie. You know, in the movie when she wakes up and she's freaking out, and Josh is explaining to her, right? Then when the girl comes in there, tells Josh why she hasn't been shut down yet, she starts freaking out. They spliced those two together, so it made it look like Iris didn't know, and every one of them just told them that she was a robot.
Yeah. Um. But another thing I like about the twist more is the way they made the companion have like a fake memory. In the grocery store, Sophie Thrasher's Iris running into Josh, played by Jack Quaid. The whole opening was really stellar, and I like how that goes full circle when the reveal of Iris being a robot, and she really thought that was like a real moment and really thought that Jack actually loved her. It has a twisted way of using love as a weapon, and I think that was another great theme in this film, if that makes sense.
I do. The one main thing they she says this at the beginning and at the end. It's like she's like I felt uh like a feeling of love towards Josh on the first day I met him, and on the day I killed him.
Yeah.
So you know right at the beginning that Josh is out the window. You know Josh is done for, but it's like you're wondering who's the other ones or that are going to be picked off. And let's talk about more of the second twist, which I didn't know about the second twist, which was I was really shocked about. Of after Iris runs away, after yeah, after Jackin goes off to talk to the girl, Iris gets out of the restraints in the chair and she runs, and then Patrick and I forgot the other guy's name. Eric, I think it's Patrick and Eric. Once they get in and they're talking to the girl and Josh, they're like, "Oh, it's a three-way split," and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, are they deciding them as a couple? Like they take the money and they get their separate. Then when you find out that Patrick is a robot, that shocked the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that shocked me too, and I love their memory too because in the party they were talking about some guy stepped on my dinosaur tail and we kind of fall in love, and I loved that was the memory and the whole dance sequence. I thought that was hilarious in the film, but yeah. I shout out to Lewis Cage because he plays a robot really well in this too, and a kind of a psychotic robot. We'll talk about later, but uh, other than that, I'm gonna go back to Kara Iris, and I love the fact when she finds the phone of Jack's character and adjusts all the settings, especially the intelligence to a 100%, making her super smart intelligent robot. But I like the little detail when she was playing around with the eye color, and you see the eyes changing color when she's playing around with the voice changing, like the voice tone as well. I thought that was a really cool scene, and kind of reminded me like a video game where you can customize your own character in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with you that I really like that. The voice part I really love is when she gets back to the area with the car when she's trying to escape, right?
Yeah,
And the car only recognizes Josh's voice. And she's trying to change the settings to match Josh's voice. And I thought that was so smart and so cool.
yeah, but like it makes sense because she changed her intelligence. What was it, like 40% to 100%, and that
Yeah.
really like shows that this is a really smart companion now. And the scene that made me laugh so hard is when the cop catches her and she starts speaking German. I'm like, oh my god, this is pure gold. Did Sophie Director learn German for his role too, or did she know German before?
I wonder if she learned. She's really okay. I have been finding out that Sophie Thatcher, even though she's like an upcoming like young actress in this business, she really goes deep into these roles. She picks this is the first role she said that she picked that she wasn't connected to the character. Every other character that she has picked, like where she plays in Yellow Jackets and like she was in the Book of Boba Fett and even Heretic, a piece of those characters connected with her. Like it is like a little part of her already.
Yeah,
But this one, she kind of like she says she went out the box a little bit because the way Iris is nothing that's connected to her actually as a person before she was going into this role.
yeah, and I mean that's something you got respect for Sophie Thrasher is her getting outside the box, outside of her comfort zone to deliver more diverse performances. I still need to see more of her stuff. It's only seen her in Heretic in this film, but she delivers excellent performances in both. Yeah, I still need to see Yellow Jackets as well. But the most haunting scene in this movie was when Jack Quaid's character tells um Peter to stop that girl, and then Peter just like, was it Peter? Peter just
Patrick,
Patrick. Why would I say Peter? I'm blinking on names too, I guess. But anyways, when Patrick just stabs her, and he's
yeah, I'm like, holy crap.
but like low key, man, when he was wearing that police outfit, did that not remind you of Terminator 2 a little bit?
Holy shit, I didn't even realize that.
Like the way he was moving really remind me of the villain of T2, and I'm like, oh, I feel like this movie took some inspirations from Ex Machina and T2 a little bit. I feel like it has to take some inspirations from that because I don't know, it just remind me of those moments in other films.
So I want to talk about Sergey a little bit because we haven't like broke down with Sergey. Like this is Sergey's place they're staying at.
Yeah.
This is not Josh's. This is nobody. How do you feel for the character of Sergey?
Surkey, I mean, he was funny, uh, but he was a terrible human being because when the scene of Iris and him being in the beach, right? He was like touching Iris inappropriately, and you understand why Iris did what she had to do during that situation. And Sergey was an absolute asshole and terrible human being. And I like that they made Sergey likable, and later on, like a little bit later on the film, make him such a hateable character that you understand why Iris did what she did. You know what I mean?
The other thing I like is after that scene of him and her interaction, right? When Josh and the Marl sitting there, she walks up and she's bloody with a knife in her hand, and she's like, what does she say? She's like, I didn't mean to do it, right? And
Yeah,
you're like, it's going through your head, like, what did she do? And it flashes back to the scene actually happened. I really like that
yeah,
because we got it's like a little bit of that's even this has some mystery in it. It's like what actually happened the whole entire time. And later on finding out that this was a setup the whole entire time, which I you don't even get that from the trailer set. This was a setup the whole entire time to get Sergey's money. And to find out later on that Sergey is not part of the Russian mafia and stuff. He's a sod grower.
yeah. But yeah, Sergey was a terrible character. I like that fact about the mission. Another thing I like is when we first see Patrick, he's in the kitchen during the whole movie. He's like a cook robot, you know. But let's go through the Patrick scene. Well, no, not the Patrick scene. Let's go through the scene when Iris got shot in the head. Like I want your insights on that.
So at first I'm like, this movie's not going to here because we got the explanation of like Josh is dead. I'm like, how the hell is Josh dead? Does Patrick kill him? But I'm thinking Iris can't be dead. I'm like, Sophia Thatcher is like thrown like right into this. This marketing stuff was for Sophia Thatcher as her as the main character in this. And I'm like, there's someone she has to come back with this. And the when the guys from the robot company say, oh yeah, all her memory storage and her camera systems inside her middle area. And Jack Quaid's response to that is why I like because this Jack Quaid reminds me of Scream 5 Jack Quaid. So much like psychotic character, and it starts right there. And it's the point of when he tells Patrick, go get Iris and the guy, like, go get the guys. Because he knows that with them rebooting Iris, Iris will come back and have the whole footage. Not only she'll be coherent, but she will still have that footage on her.
Yeah, but I like the way they build up that scene because obviously Jack Quaid's character um puts the intelligence to zero, and no, that scene that really pisses me off is like, do you feel pain? She's like, yes. And then the kennel scene and him forcing her to put her arm on the candle and see that candle burn. That was terrifying. Psychotic, and then it leads to Jack Coy's character telling her to shoot herself in the head. But this is where my T2 reference comes when Patrick kills goes to like computer freaks. Not computer freaks,
He kills only
robot.
one of them.
One of them, yeah, one of them in the car. Um, the way he was moving, I'm like, this is like the Terminator movement right there. That was commitment. That was a really good setups. I'm stuttering a lot to them.
You're good.
I'm good. All right. Yeah. Anyways, I like that. But I love the other robot person. Well, not person. The company person helps helps Iris have full control, and I like that spin that. The whole time she has zero control in this movie, but eventually she finds a way to be able to be on control, and I thought that was great in this film.
So before that, her going back in with the full control, I love the moment that her and Patrick have. And
Oh
when Patrick's
yeah,
going to kill her, and he's like, she's like, Josh is not yours. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I had memories of Josh. She's like, Josh is not yours. Josh took you over. You belong to Eric. And it's when the memory comes back of Eric in that moment of like when his robot like first met Eric in that imaginary setting. And I thought he was going to like team up with her and go after Josh, but his sacrifice of putting that electric taser in his mouth and killing himself,
yeah,
it was kind of like it's poetic a little bit because he gave up. He wanted to be with Eric because Eric is dead, but he understands like that Josh is not a good guy. That Josh used him for the wrong reason.
yeah. Um, and then I like that scene too. But Eric's death was sad too. But Iris had no choice though during that. She had to do something during that scene. But Eric was, I don't know, he was a controlling guy too. But he was more of a respectful person towards his companion, unlike Jack. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah. So I love the ending of this because you get the fight, and this reminds me of a little bit of Screams of Five with Jack Quaid and Melissa Barrera between Sophia Thatcher's character and Jack Quaid's character in this, of them having this standoff, them fighting, and it's the corkscrew driver kill, the
Oh
automatic
yeah.
corkscrew. Oh yeah, that was gnarly.
You
Uh,
mean the wine sucker thing?
yeah, it's a corkscrew. It's automatic corkscrew, like electronic one.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was gnarly. I heard some complaints about this movie not having enough chaos. I thought they had the right amount of chaos. They didn't have to go too over the top with it, which it did at some points, but like it was the right amount, right? It's like it
So
works. It works for the movie, I think.
I think why a lot of people want chaos because I just watched the first trailer again because I was showing somebody that has never seen it. So the first trailer doesn't show anything a lot. It shows like if this is a whole different movie. And the way they set up that trailer when I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be more chaotic. But like after watching it now and watching that trailer, like I'm glad what we got because I thought this movie was gonna be more brutal from that first trailer than it is now. But I think this is the movie that carries on the brutality of it and the story. It has a perfect balance of both
Yeah.
with the acting. But let's get into our little side things for this. So, Bilal, what is your favorite scene in this movie?
My first scene got be Irish speaking Germany. I think that was German. Sorry. That whole interaction with the co-op was absolutely hilarious. And my Mr. Movie Monday only had 15 people, but they were all laughing during that scene, and it was a great theater experience. So I got to go with that scene over there. And shout out to Zoe Thrasher for made me laugh in German too. They're one of a kind. You're amazing. So keep doing you, Sophie. If you see this by any chance, yeah.
I think my favorite scene, I laughed at this one, is when gets unloose and Patrick and Eric are arguing outside. She just goes out the door, just starts running through the woods. And
Yeah.
Josh runs out. He's like, "Go get her." But what is the best scene from this movie?
Um, oof, there's a lot of good ones in there. I gotta go with the whole like dinner scene during the end. Not during the end, like going towards the end. Really showcasing Jack's controlling of Sophie Thatcher's iris, putting the intelligence to zero, making her arm burn too, making her feel pain, and eventually making her shoot herself too. I mean, that was psychotic, and I thought that was a great moment for the craziness of the mind of Jack, and I thought that was played out really well. And Jack Quaid and Jack Quaid and Sophie Thrasher absolutely ate up that scene and delivered such a phenomenal performance of both ends. I thought it was perfect.
So for me, I go with you that same scene for the best scene. I think it shows the strength of both of these people and their acting skills. I think it has a little bit of everything. It has some comedy, it has some it's like this is the perfect moment to have every genre in it. You have some comedy in it, you have some really thriller, like the whole entire thriller, and even some of the horror a little bit because it's kind of like horrifying to see Iris going through this right now because she can't help it. You understand what I'm saying from right?
Yeah.
And like especially once you see her like handcuffed, and that's a little bit horrific. But with that being said, who do you think is the best character in this movie?
I mean, the best character is definitely Iris. I've been praising Sophie Thrasher so much lately. She was just phenomenal in this movie. The way she just changes her emotions in this film in like a blink of a second is super impressive. Uh, the way she changes the language from English to German is super impressive. This whole scene when Iris is adjusting her, settings, and it probably wasn't Sophie Thrasher changing the voice, wasn't it? Probably not.
No, uh, they probably just put some stuff over there like overlay.
Overlay, yeah, all right. But anyways, but her performance, showcasing a robot by having so much human nature in this robot is absolutely amazing. Again, it reminds me of other sci-fi movies like Ex Machina. I even going to say Blade Runner, because the replicants in Blade Runner, they're humans, but I mean, they're not humans, but they're robots with human emotions. And I feel like Sophie Thrasher's Iris has that in Companion that reminds me a little bit of Blade Runner movies as well. But overall, fantastic performance, and I'm super excited to see what she does next for sure.
So the best character for me is also Iris, which is played by Sophie Thatcher. I think Sophie Thatcher, kind of like I said before, I think this is a unknown character that she took on, and she done really great with it. And this kind of shows that she has a bright future in this film and TV industry, from not only horror but thriller and comedy. I think you can throw her in any genre now, and she will be good. But the dynamic range of not only acting like sometimes like have human emotion, but you could tell that she's a robot in some of the ways she does. Like I heard, like the way she walks is not that's not how actually she walks because that's the one thing that Drew Hancock was really wondering about was can they pick up on the walk? And the two things she done right was the walk. She picked up automatically on it, and you know how she has that single tear going down her eye.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
He said that she can automatically cry on command, but she can
yeah.
choose which eye she wants to cry out of also. So it's just like if you talk about like generational talent, I think this might she might be it.
Yeah. Um, could you do some research for me to see if she has any upcoming projects soon, by any chance?
She's only has Yellow Jackets right now. I looked also.
Yellow Jackets. Okay, good. I need to watch that now for sure.
I actually probably do also. No, I think it's good, and it also has
Jasmine,
yeah, Jasmine Brown. But do you have any final thoughts about Companion?
I think I covered everything. You?
I'm gonna leave you with this. After watching this, a heretic, I think Sophia Thatcher has become my new celebrity crush.
I don't tag Sophie Thatcher in this episode, man. Okay, tag her in the moments when we're like talking highly of her acting.
I will.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
But with that being said, we're gonna go back to a little bit of the basics, how we started these episodes when we first started, guys. So we're gonna talk about trailers now. So Bilal, I'm gonna give you the floor because you're the man of this movie. This is what you're one of your most upcoming movies of this year, and that is Sinners.
First of all, I'm so sorry, you see Miles Morales in the background. I'm so
Should
sorry,
make more.
Me more. I'm so sorry. Just don't watch this movie, sir. Anyways, this movie looks absolutely incredible. Man, Haley Steinfeld's a vampire is going to be something incredible to watch. I cannot wait. You see Michael B. Jordan playing two different characters is going to show so much diversity in this acting ability. But what Ryan Coogler is presenting in the horror genre with the cinematography, the way he brings this eerie vibe to it. Reminds me of a Jordan Peele movie, obviously, but it has its own spin to it. And I'm excited to see what happens. They're going to use music in this movie. That's going to be a big theme of how music brings evil spirits into the town they're living in. And I'm hyped. I'm really, really excited. I mean, Mike B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler have not missed with each other, haven't missed in a project when they're working with each other. And I feel like you're about to go 444 because it did Fruitvale Station, they did Black Panther 1 and 2, and they did Creed. Oh, 5 for 5. They're probably gonna go 5 for 5. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah.
So for me, I seen just only clips of this trailer. It looks good though. I'm on board for it. I've seen the vampire look. It's not it's not too dramatic. I like the simple aesthetic that Brian Coogler put this for his vampire design. But I kind of wish they didn't show who was the vampires though.
Yeah, me too. But with that being said, doesn't the vampires kind of look like the ones from Abigail a little bit?
That and kind of a little bit like 30 Days of Night, a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit. Yeah, yeah.
It's like you're playing vampires like it's kind of like the sharp teeth and stuff a little bit, but it's not like dramatic like a Nosferatu or like a Twilight a little bit.
You have three things. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
But I'm excited for this. I really want to go see this thing in IMAX. I think Kugel shot this for IMAX, and the cinematography in this, looking up
Yeah.
there like with Greg Fraser's Dune and Batman movies.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. Um. Yeah.
So
Good.
for our, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
So for our next trailer, this is the trailer which just got released today for Final Destination Bloodlines.
I'll
Well,
let you
did you see
take.
this one?
I'll let you take the floor. I have not seen the trailer.
So this trailer, it's interesting. It kind of shows us one of the kills in the movie, which it kind of debunks a rumor, which I thought this kill was gonna go a little bit harder by the way this rumor was going. It still goes hard, but it's not like brutal and stuff like I thought it was gonna be. But they might have cut some parts out of it to put a little bit more surprise into the movie when we go see it. but I like the way this movie looks. It looks dark, it looks gritty, it looks bright, and has good neon colors. And with John Watts writing this, I kind of have a little bit. I think all the it would be a good movie, but I think it's got even better where it could be the best in the franchise.
Yeah, hopefully that's not the best Kilmer movie because I'd be a real bummer if it was. But we'll see when we see the film. Whenever it's released. When is it released?
So it releases on May 16th. So it's going to be regular and IMAX. This is the first ever Final Destination in IMAX.
All right.
So for our last trailer, we got Megan 2.0.
What the fuck is still making ghosts? Oh my god.
You mean know something? This trailer fucking sucks.
Oh, it does.
It does. This trailer
I
wants me to walk out into a running car, driving on the road. It's that bad.
I didn't even like the first Megan. I don't know why they're making more of these, man.
So
Make more Chucky movies, man. I want
the
that shit,
concept of this is Terminator 2. It's literally Terminator 2.
bro.
Megan's
Come
becoming the
on,
good guy.
man.
So you know how in the first Megan we see a dude steal the papers, the design of Megan. He sells them to another person, and they make like another AI doll, and it's like it becomes like a problem to not only to Katie but like the world. And Megan, they and Gemma and has to rebuild Megan to try to stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it's a little bit confusing, but
Uh,
hopefully,
I don't
hopefully they
think
can handle it.
I don't think my brain could take this no more, man. What the hell is that? Um, no, there's no shade to anyone working on this film. Like, keep doing a great job, but who came up with this idea though? Like,
I kind of
who
want
who
to know also because I thought Megan was going to be like a Chucky the whole entire time. They
uh,
started
who,
making sequels to this.
whose idea is this? Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Maybe it's like a good idea. Maybe it'll be a good movie, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Jimmy, tell you what the teaser trailer is? It's just her dancing.
Oh, another TikTok dance. Okay.
It's the same dance from the first one, actually.
Well, what's the dance from the first one? Can you show it?
No, I am not going to show it,
Well, let
but
me TikTok tutorial. How to do the Megan dance?
it's
Give
the
me a
one where she's dancing down the hallway.
Megan
Let's
dance.
look up the Megan dance right now. He's gonna remember like once he sees it, guys. Like I already know. Yeah, he already know. He already knows. Yep.
Never mind. I was going to do that on a TikTok video. That's too much movement. Never mind.
He said that's too much moving. But that is it for trailers this week. We got plain and simple. Which I think next week we'll have a lot of trailer news because one, we're gonna have the Super Bowl, so it's gonna have a lot of trailers dropped, and
Fly
plus we
Eagles fly, please.
please plus we got a little two segments that we're gonna do at the end of this episode also that I want to add on now.
Jerk
Um,
off. Say jerk off.
you just said Jared Goff.
I, I,
You mean Jalen Hurts?
cut that out. Cut that
No,
out.
yeah, I'm leaving the end. You just said Jared Goff was on the Eagles. I can't believe you just said that either.
Nick Foles.
It's Jalen Hurts.
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is on the Chiefs.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
It's
Carson
on the
Wentz is
Eagles.
on. No, he's on the Chiefs.
What? What?
He not good anymore. But let's get right into movie news this week. So Dan Stevens, the great Dan Stevens,
The
is in
sexy
talks.
Dan Stevens, the most beautiful Dan Stevens.
Yes, Dan Stevens is supposed to be in
We
talks
love Dan
to.
Stevens. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dan Stevens is a good actor, but he's in talks to return for Godzilla X Kong 3, which one I'm excited for this movie. I love these movies so much.
Yeah.
And I think David Stevens was the best human character out of the Godzilla X Kong the New Empire.
First of all, Dan Stevens, if you see this, can you be my wingman and help me find a girlfriend? Anyways,
But
I'm
hey,
excited for I'm excited for this news. Dan Stevens as Trapper was hilarious in Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. So yeah, and can you be my dentist too? Because he did a great job at like Kong's, like teeth removal in the film. So
he also fixed his arm too.
if I get injured, can you fix my arm too, by any chance?
He's just thinking that Dan Stevens is now a doctor.
Wait, he's not a doctor?
No, he's an actor.
Wait, what?
But for our second piece of news this week, Cineverse, the production team who made Terrifier 1 and 2, has picked up The Toxic Avenger, the movie that was not releasable for some reason. They picked it up and it's going to have a worldwide release, unrated, of course, for August 29th of this year, which, Bilal, I think you will like this cast. It stars Peter Dinklage,
I like
Elijah
Peter.
Wood,
I like Lisha. Okay.
Jacob Tremblay,
Who?
um, Good Boys. You know the main character in Good Boys.
No.
Let me think of another movie. Jacob Tremblay. Let me think of some movies that he's in.
Wait, was he in it?
No. Have you seen Doctor Sleep?
Oh yeah, I've seen Doctor Sleep. I love that film.
You know the baseball boy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, it's him. So he's in this. Let me see if you can think of another movie. I know he plays in Sebastian and the Little Mermaid.
How could I know actor by Sebastian
He plays in Luca.
Luca? Like the anime movie?
Yeah,
Disney?
yeah, Disney.
Okay.
But that I think that's it so far in this movie. There's some other people, but this movie was released like 2 years ago for the public to see at Fantastic Fest, and it's been nearly 2.5 years since that has been picked up now.
So just like the MCU got horror, like the Toxic Avenger. Who's the Toxic Avenger? Is it Tony
So
Stark, Captain America? Like who is it?
so the Toxic Avenger is just a guy that has like fallen to toxic waste, and he's kind of like a good guy and a bad guy at the same time.
Oh,
But these movies are brutal.
oh.
Which
So so which Avenger went into the toxic thing? Like
no, he's
what?
just a regular guy. He's just a janitor.
Oh, he's a janitor. Which
He's
Avenger was a janitor? That wait, it's called the
but
Toxic Avenger. I'm thinking about Marvel.
that's what I thought at first too. But it's just something that they threw out there.
Oh,
Um,
so this not Marvel movie?
no. So this is a
Oh,
remake because there's original four of these. Yeah, they're from like the 80s and 90s.
okay.
But I think I'm gonna like it. It's Cineverse. They haven't let me down yet. Terrifier 1, 2 was good. Terrifier no, I mean Terrifier 2 and 3. Terrifier 3 was the highest grossing box office movie with $86 million being unrated Cineverse release, which Toxic Avenger could maybe be it because you got a great cast coming off the success of Terrifier, and a lot of people know who the Toxic Avenger is. So, and it's getting a worldwide release, so why not? But for our third piece of news, Bilal, you want to handle the floor? It's one of your favorite movies. You have been waiting for this movie so long, and it's being released on Netflix this spring.
Oh right, that Garrett Evans joint, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting for this movie since 2021. It's been in production hell for 4 years now, and we finally getting it. And it's basically Tom Hardy. It's playing cop, fight corruption. Garrett Evans made the Raid movies, being some excellent, excellent films that I really enjoy watching, and they're my favorite movies of all time. I don't think I got it near me today. Wait, is that it?
Do you have the rate today?
No, that's Departed. That's Cure.
Oh no, Bilal's like propaganda of watching the raid each week has gone away now. He has lost his streak.
Psych.
He's like psych.
I was playing around with you. Of course, I have it. Yeah, watch the Ray films to see Garrett Evans full fighting choreography that he does in those movies because they're absolutely fantastic. And this, I'm excited to see what he does because he hasn't got in a film in Hollywood, be an action movie. He has done a horror movie for Netflix with Dance Demons. I forgot the name of it, but
Oh, it's a apostle.
Apostle, yeah, but I really need to see a trailer. Hopefully, it's coming out soon. Maybe in the Super Bowl. That could be another trailer that Netflix might release. Hopefully, Netflix markets this movie because they barely marketed the Shadow Strays, which was fantastic, by the way.
They
But
barely even marketed Robo Ridge.
oh yeah, they barely market Rebel Ridge. They've been marketing some really bad movies though, but they don't market the good ones for some reason. Don't
Like
tell
I
me
need
why.
to watch, but back in action.
Yeah, me too. I want to see it for Kevin Diaz. I missed her so much. It's going to be so. I'm so happy to see her back.
Um,
I really like Kevin Diaz.
but if you guys are wondering what this movie is called, because Bilal never said the title,
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's called Havoc.
it's called Havoc.
I love how you just like went through the whole entire movie, explaining it, and I bet you everybody's like, oh, "What's the name of this movie?" But for our fourth piece of news this week, which I'm excited for, Lionsgate has announced that Den of Thieves 3 is in the works now. They did greenlight it, so we're gonna get Osei Jackson and Gerard Butler probably back. I definitely know Osei Jackson, but the question is Gerard Butler because, of course, where's Nick's character ends in Den of Thieves 2 Pantera, which I'm excited for this. Hopefully, they release it a little bit quicker than Den of Thieves 2, which hopefully I get to see this one in theaters. But with our last piece of news, Jake Gyllenhaal has been casted in M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, which right now, M. Night, he's 2 for 2 for me, but his second one I've seen is a lot better than his first one I've seen. And
Uh, which ones have you seen? Not in Cabin and Trap.
Trap.
Two for two for those. Ooh,
Knock of the Cabin's not bad, but I love Trap. Trap is like up there.
Trap's good, but Dog and Cabin was a miss for me. I'm sorry, it's too linear for me. It's too simple.
So I want to see what he does with this because Jake Gyllenhaal is a good actor. And if it's like if he can get like Jake Gyllenhaal from like Nightcrawler Jake Gyllenhaal or Prisoners Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm ready.
Uh,
How you feel about this, Bilal?
First of all, Jake Gyllenhaal needs a win. It's been a while since he's been in a good movie, so really hope this is a W for this guy. And yeah, I like M9 for the most part. Um, Except for Avatar: The Last Air. Anyways, other than that, M9 Shyamalan is really good, right? Can I give you my top five M9 movies just for fun?
Yeah, yeah. Just give them to me.
Number one is Unbreakable. Has the best twist I ever seen in a film ever. I love that film to death. It came out in 2000 when I was born. Not January 31st, 2000, but it came out in 2000, and love that film. Number two, I'm gonna go with The Sixth Sense. Love that film too. Three, Signs. Four, Split. And five, the Village. I love the Village as well. Yeah, goes from my top five.
Ooh,
All five stars, by the way.
are they showing the village? I think I need to see. I don't know if they're showing the village at my theater or not.
Oh,
But
also that the happening's pretty funny too. Like it's a bad movie, but oh my god, it's hilarious. So
so it's like a good time. It's like one of those bad movies that's actually you have
yeah,
a good time with.
yeah, yeah. Mark Wahlberg's in it, and you can really tell he doesn't want any part of the film, and you really see that through the acting. It's great. It's funny.
Okay. So, Bilal, with the Super Bowl being this Sunday, we got the Chiefs and we got the Eagles.
Uh,
Who's your prediction to win? Last year, when the 49ers and Chiefs played, our prediction backfired. We did go for the 49ers, but who do you have this year?
I got Kendrick Lamar and
Who?
sister. Kendrick Lamar and sister.
Is that who the halftime show is?
Yeah, I got a halftime show winning.
No, 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 no. You sound like Jamal. Oh, Jamar Chase. Now, 2 years ago, he was like, somebody asked him like, who you want to win, the Eagles or the Chiefs, and he's like, neither one.
Give me Kendrick.
But if you had to pick, who would you choose?
Man. My inglorious king, Jalen Hurts. He has to get it done this time around. Jaywan Barkley. I butchered his name, didn't I?
Saquon.
Jaywan Barkley. You portrayed the Giants to be an equal, so you better win, or else that ain't gonna happen. Actually, but we don't want cheese 3P, so please win for the love of
So,
God, for the sake of humanity, win. I'm counting on y'all.
so for me, between the Chiefs and the Eagles, I got the Eagles to go in. So you guys were really going to get my ball knowledge right here. Um, I think Jalen Hurts is going to give a good game. He's a great pocket passer, but he can reach out of the pocket. And if they don't have a QB spy on Jalen Hurts, I think that's going to hurt the Chiefs a lot. The Chiefs could barely stop James Cook in that Bills game. Saquon's like 3 times the size of James Cook, and Saquon has rushed for 100 yards each of his playoff games versus a Chiefs defense that has stopped the rush from like 100, no, not 100, but like the last 20 to 25 times in each playoff game. I think that's going to end. I think Saquon's going to run the crap out of all of them. And if they're trying to stop Saquon, have you seen who's the Eagles receiving core? They got Devontae Smith, not Jalen Rager,
Hey,
Jahan Dotson, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goddard. So this team's just stacked, and this defense, they got some great corners in Cooper DeJean and Quez Mitchell, I think it is. But that up front, they're gonna have Brandon Graham back now. Jordan Davis is up there, Nolan Smith, and Jalen Carter. I think this Eagles team is not going to only win, they're going to dominate the Chiefs. They need to stop Patrick Mahomes from leaving that pocket and making plays.
yeah,
And not only that, cover Travis Kelsey and stop. You got to stop Xavier Worthy from getting that ball.
yeah. You know what? I want to talk about something else.
Yeah.
There's a big trade in the NBA that happened
Yeah,
yesterday.
okay. I know, guy. Let's just talk about that too. I kind of want to talk about that. I know this is a movie podcast, but this trade is like one of the biggest things I think.
All right. First of all, I'm going to say this: Dallas Mavericks. What are you doing and getting rid of a 25-year-old Luka Doncic that help you become like help y'all be like a finals team? Y'all could have run it back with them. But that being said, stripping away Luca's offense with 80's defense might be a smart decision. I don't know how the fit will be with Kyrie and AD. That fits well. Maybe it could be good for Dallas. Who knows? I need to see how they play. But with that being said, Luca to the Lakers is insane. But at the same time, LeBron and Luca don't have the same play style, so I don't know how that's going to mesh together. And you get rid of the defense of AD, and the Lakers don't have a center, so the trade might hurt both teams. when it comes to that. But if the Lakers are thinking about the future and LeBron's probably gonna retire eventually, they still got a superstar with Luka Doncic that they could play like build around. So it's a interesting trade.
The
It's a
Lakers
really
made a lot of offseason moves this year, though. Like during the season, they got rid of D'Lo again. They got
yeah
rid of AD. Now it's just LeBron there, and for some reason, Bronny James is still on the G
yeah
League.
yeah. I mean, it's a big trade, but it's a trade that
It will help him in the future.
it's gonna help them in the future, but it's not gonna help them right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Kyrie and AD more than LeBron and Luca, though. I'm excited to see how Kyrie and AD play together. That pick and roll is gonna be insane.
Who you think wins the rest West now?
Uh, Thunder. Still, I still got Thunder. That team's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I heard the Thunder's pretty good. How's the Cavs doing? I heard they're doing pretty good.
I think they're still pretty good. I think they still might be the first seed. I think. Let me check that real
Shout
quick.
out to our boy Evan Solo. He's a big Cavs fan.
Like, there's another trade I want to talk about. Yeah, they're still the first seed. Wow, they're really good this
Oh, I
season.
know what trade you're talking about. I saw the story about it. No,
They're 4-9 right now.
the 49 and what?
40 wins and 9 losses this
Are you
season.
the Cavs?
Yeah, bro.
Holy crap!
Um, the trade I want to talk about is the Sacramento Kings and San Antonio Spurs trade, bringing Darren Fox, Swiper to the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama. Bro, that team is gonna be so much fun to watch. The pick and roll game is gonna be fantastic to watch, and the you know play well together. And that's gonna be a really fun team. I'm really excited. Now Spurs been struggling this whole season. They're just 12th seed right now. Could this trade help them become a playoff team? It's a very high possibility. It pretty much is the Lob City Clippers team. As Chris Paul is still on the San Antonio Spurs, so San Antonio's Lob City team, man, it's gonna be great. But you see it reuniting Zach Levine with DeMar DeRozan as they play with each other in the Bulls. So it's gonna be fun to see both teams, but it's gonna help the Spurs more than Kings. I'm gonna tell you that for sure, though.
That sounds great. But for our last thing of the podcast, we didn't do this in January because we did our top 10 with Brandon and Craig. But remember our first episode when we drafted our 10 movies of this year?
Yeah.
Let's do it again for 2025 right now.
Ooh.
You ready?
Sure. Let's flip a coin for it. Okay. So this heads.
I see it.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
This tails. All right. Which
Okay.
one you want? Which one you go for?
I'm going for tails.
Uh, it's heads.
Okay, you. I was going. Okay, there we go. Bilal's first pick. Let me pull this up so we can get these picks rolling out. Which Bilal, remember, I go attach this clip, this past clip to this. Remember your one of your picks last year? What it was?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that shit.
I remember watching that. You were so ecstatic. You're like Mickey 17. 3 days later, Mickey 17 the lights of next year.
I'm scared to say my picks now, man. Uh, am I gonna go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
For my first pick of the Seven Man Boys podcast draft, I'm gonna go with Mission Possible.
The
Yeah,
final reckoning.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Holla at me. You're
So I am going to pull the Bilal And for my number one, I am going Mickey 17.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Sinners. Thank God. Holy shit. I was scared for a second. For
I
my
like.
second,
I think I like Sinners, but I think I'm excited for Mickey 17 a little bit more.
I'm going to go with Sinners, man. That's my second pick. You're, right, we doing 10 picks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
For my second one, I'm going to another Warner Brothers movie. I'm going with Superman.
Ooh, Superman. That's tough. I like that. Huh. Let me look at my letterbox real quick. Hold on, man. I might have to pull the trigger. I might have to pull the trigger and say, you know what? You know what? I'm feeling this. I'm going to go with nine out of three. Yeah, nine out of three. I'm right there, pick.
I was going to add that into the news, but it's just like they're doing. And if you guys are wanting to know, supposed to be released in the fall time. So hopefully it gets a theatrical release like last time, but we may never know. Knives Out 3. I need to watch number 2, which is interesting because I know the killer in it is an MCU character, but what gets me, I thought it was going to be Batista at first, but I remember Edward Norton's in that. So it's like a double twist of I don't know who it is, and I've been kind of excited to see it to figure out which one it is.
Or is it Captain Horn?
Who?
Captain Horn.
Oh,
Agna, bro.
Agnes. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't think of that one either. Holy crap, you did throw that one right in there. But
See,
my
I'm making this a mystery for you. Dun dun
oh,
dun.
I might watch it very soon actually. For my third pick,
Speaking of it, I have a glass onion poster somewhere.
I think it's
It,
like all the way back there. I think.
right
I
there.
thought.
There it is.
There we
There.
go. Um, I'm gonna go with nothing other with another superhero movie. I'm going with the movie that's releasing this trailer tomorrow.
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four: First Steps.
Okay, I respect it. This is my four pick, right?
Yeah,
I'm pulling trigger. I'm going with nobody too, man. I'm so excited for that.
so you got nobody too. I'm gonna pull one out of the hat also. My favorite horror movie of 2022. I'm going with The Black Phone 2.
By phone two. All right. So I'm surprised he didn't say this yet. I'll go with 28 years later.
I kind of forget that, but that would probably not be in my top 10 to be honest, because I'm holding some more horror movies higher up. So, with that being said, we're gonna go with another horror movie. I'm going with Saw 11.
Saw 11.
Yeah,
All right. I'm gonna go with. I gotta go with Havoc, man. I've been hyping up this movie for not putting it on something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So we're getting to the little nitty gritty now. I'm going to choose one, and it's coming out in 2 weeks from this Friday. I'm going with
Hard
the
eyes.
monkey. I'm going with the monkey.
Oh. Um. I'm gonna go with Dead of the Unicorn for my next pick.
The new Jenna Ortega movie.
Year. Well, when's the weekend Jenner take a movie coming out? I heard.
It's coming out no, May 16th. So that and Final Destination is being released on the same day.
What's it called?
Um, hurry up tomorrow.
Oh, let me look at this cast. Hold on. Hurry up, what?
Hurry up tomorrow.
All right.
So with my pick, there's a lot of movies this year that I could choose. Um, Let me actually look real quick. There's a lot of movies I'm thinking of right now.
Oh
If
shit.
if we done this earlier, January Companion would be on this list, guys, because I was looking forward to that movie. But with that being said, I'm going with the pick of ooh. I'm intrigued by this one. I've seen a little bit of clips of it. It's F1 starring Brad Pitt.
Ooh, that was my pick. Damn. Damn, damn, damn.
What's your number 8?
Number 8. Low key, man. Hmm. I said a lot of action movies this time around.
You've only
Is
said you only said 3 horror so far.
is Ghost of Shima coming out this year still?
No.
No, it's not. Okay. Hmm. You know what? I might take a risk and go with Jurassic World Rebirth. That little teaser got me hooked. Hopefully it's a good movie for once. Yeah.
Okay. That's a really good pick. So for my 8th pick, I'm going with I just saw it on this list. Where did it go? It was up here. I'm going with How to Train Your Dragon.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's a good pick. Oh man.
What's your ninth pick?
My night pick is gonna be Park Chan Wook's No Other Choice.
Okay. Other choice. So I picked this pick last year. So I'm going for part 2 this year. I'm going Wicked for Good.
Oh, we're good for good. Okay. Okay. I understand it now.
What's your last pick, Bilal?
My last pick of this draft.
Yep.
That's a question. I'm looking into it right now. Give me a moment. Stop rushing me. I know. You know what I'm saying. Man, I'm going to say I'm not the wait. I'm not the biggest fan of these movies, but I'm just doing this for the popularity and just going to go with Avatar: Fire and Ash.
I knew you were going to go with that pick because you're like, I don't like these movies. I know you don't like Avatar. Great pick, though. Um, but then for my last pick, I am going to go with a movie. He's become one of my favorite actors right now. And this is directed by Josh Shafty or Safdie. And this is Marty Supreme starring Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, okay, I like it. Oh, why are you so silent right now?
No, I'm typing them out. That's what I'm doing. I'm typing them out. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I've been doing, guys. If you're watching, I've been typing me and Bilal's choices out. So Bilal's list is, I'm gonna go through 1 through 10. He's got Mission Possible: The Final Reckoning, Sinners, Knives Out 2, Nobody 2.
Nice out too.
I mean, Knives Out 3. I did put Knives Out 2 in there. I was thinking about, we were talking about Knives Out 2. I typed out Knives Out 2. And Knives Out 3, Nobody 2, 28 Years Later, Havoc, Death of a Unicorn, Jurassic World Rebirth, No Other Choice, and Avatar Fire and Ash. For me, I got Mickey 17, Superman, Fantastic Four First Steps, The Black Phone 2, Saw 11, The Monkey, F1, How to Train Your Dragon, Wicked for Good, and then Marty Supreme. But got
Um, I'm going to talk about some honorable mentions on the draft board. Predators, what's it, Badlands?
oh yeah.
That's definitely what I want to put on my list, but when I think about it, I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Another one was I was looking into it. Damn, it was on my brain. Oh, Ballerina. That's another one that didn't make my list because I don't know.
That was in your list, I think, last year too.
Yeah, my hype kind of died down for it. And another one was Zootopia 2. They're just taking too long for the sequel, so it gets me really, really nervous about it. Um, yeah.
So if I did some honorable picks, I would go Hard Eyes. It comes out this Friday. Really excited for it. Thanksgiving too, of course. You guys know how much I love the first Thanksgiving. It's up there. But if I go with some other ones though, um, I would okay. Just from the trailer, I still am excited for Megan 2, but Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Hopefully they do good. I see Matthew Lillard. It's gonna be a serious role kind of from some pictures in this. I'm hoping that's really excited about that. Then we got one that's coming out this Friday also. Love Hurts.
Oh yeah, Left Hurt looks a lot of fun. Ki Hoi Kwan from
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshall Lynch, Beast Mode.
So two other honorable mentions I put on there is The Amateur. This stars Rami Malek.
Surprised I didn't say the Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Oh,
Michael.
I forget about the Michael Jackson. It just depends how that third act goes because I know what the third act is, and they had to take it out.
Yeah.
And the another one is I don't like the actor in it, but I like the second movie in this
Which one?
so-called trilogy, and that is Tron Ares.
Oh, gee, I wonder what actor you don't like.
Yes, Jared Leto,
I wonder why you don't like Jared Leto.
because he gets weird at method acting. Oh, we didn't even mention Karate Kid.
Oh, Karate Kid.
Oh, gee, okay, I was going to ask you, are you excited for Novocaine?
I am.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Um, I'm excited to see Emma Midthunder again in a movie. You know, she was Fantastic Prey. You know,
Oh crap! I forgot Mortal Kombat 2.
thank God you forgot about Mortal
I
Kombat
love
2.
Mortal Kombat though. You know how much I love Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
I'm the biggest Mortal Kombat fan. I was disappointed with that bullshit, man.
I love that first movie. You know how much I love that first movie.
You know how much I
But
hate it as a fan, bro. No way they did my boy Haruki Sadana, Joe Tassel. Actually, Joe Tassel was tough, to be honest. He was
I
pretty.
like Joe Taslim as oh, what was his character in that? I forgot his character.
See, behind Sub Zero. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Sub Zero. I like his character in that, and I can't wait for this.
Oh, he's gonna be.
I heard I've been hearing some rumors that Mr. Carl Urban actually does a great performance as Johnny Cage.
I mean, you know, Joe Tassel's returning, right? He's
Yeah,
gonna be Noob Sidebot. You know who Noob Sidebot is? Oh my gosh.
I'm just excited for Mortal Kombat. Hopefully, they actually do the tournament in the second one.
Uh, how you don't know Noob Sidebot, man? She,
But I was just thinking the draft last year to this year, 2025, 2026, next year when we're doing this draft.
that's Noob Sidebot.
Oh, okay. But 2026, that draft is going to be something special because
I,
all those releases for next year,
I might be retired.
you going to be retired by the time next year comes around.
Yeah,
No, you're not going to retire.
man, I need sleep, man.
We got this. People love you, Bilal. But guys,
Okay,
with that,
okay. When if I blow up as a rapper, I'm retiring content creation, and that's pursuing music.
okay,
Just to let y'all know.
okay. But guys, with that being said, this is the end of episode 37 of the Cinematic Boys podcast. For our reviews episode, which we are a little bit slacking on, we're going to be choosing a new Bong Joon-ho movie for you guys this week. Um, let's see what Bong Joon-ho movies we got on our list. I want to save that one right near the very end. So this week, why don't we do
The host, Snowpiercer.
how many weeks are we are technically let's do Snowpiercer this week actually.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do Snowpiercer starring Chris Evans, which I'm excited to see this one. But that will be this week's episode, which will be released on Sunday to you guys, and then we will figure out a great topic for you guys next week for Cinematic Boys episode 38. But guys, if you guys are new here and listen to the audio version, give us a 5-star rating. Also hit that follow button. Leave us a comment down below, or I'll put a poll who won, me or Bilal, in the top 10 movie draft ranking. And also, if you guys are watching the video version, hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification. It will tell you guys when we ever post episodes, podcast episodes, review episodes, and our reels. And also put down below in the comments what you guys think about these trades, what's your pick for the Super Bowl, and what's your pick for this draft. But guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great week. And when you guys hear us next time, it'll be Sunday for our Cinematic Boys review of Snowpiercer. I'll see you guys.
Before we go, Kelly Spady is amazing. Go support her movies. Anyways, MBK out. Yeah, peace. Here.